Welcome to Secret Story Recap. Today we are going over the recap of Psycho. You won't want to miss any part, so stay till the end. Kindly subscribe and click the bell button. Real estate secretary Marion Crane and her boyfriend Sam Loomis talk about their inability to get married due to Sam's debts during a Friday afternoon tryst in a Phoenix hotel. Returning to her job, Marion takes a cash payment of $40,000 that was given to her as a deposit and drives to Sam's house in Fairvale, California. When Marion quickly switches her car while driving, the car dealer and a California Highway Patrol officer become suspicious. The Bates Motel, which is off the main highway, is where Marion decides to spend the night. She conceals the stolen money inside a newspaper. Norman Bates, the owner, emerges from a big house that overlooks the hotel, registers Marion under a false name, and extends an invitation for dinner. Marion hears Norman and his mother shouting after Norman gets back to his house regarding Marion's presence. Norman apologizes for his mother's outbursts and returns with a quick dinner. Norman talks about his interest in taxidermy, his mother's sickness, and how everyone has a secret cage for trying to escape. Marion decides to return the stolen funds the following morning by driving back to Phoenix. A mysterious woman in a dress appears as Marion is taking a shower and stabs her to death. Soon after, Norman clears the crime scene by loading Marion's car with all of her possessions, including the buried cash, and driving it into a swamp. A week later, Lila, Marion's sister, arrives in Fairvale, tells Sam about the theft, and requests to know where Marion is. He claims to not know about her disappearance. They are approached by a private detective by the name of Arbogast, who claims to have been paid to recover the money. Arbogast makes a stop at the Bates Motel and confronts Norman, whose uneasy demeanor and erratic responses raise his suspicion. He looks at the visitor book and sees in her writing that Marion stayed the night at the motel. Arbogast requests to speak with Norman's mother after learning that Marion had already spoken with Norman's mother, but Norman declines. Sam and Lila are given an update on Arbogast's search, and he commits to meet them at Sam's house in an hour, as soon as he goes inside the Bates house to look for Norman's mother. When they don't hear from Arbogast, Sam and Lila go to the motel because they are concerned that something went wrong. He notices a woman inside the home and believes that she is Norman's mother. The local sheriff is informed by Lila and Sam that Norman's mother passed away in a murder-suicide 11 years prior. Arbogast allegedly lied to Sam and Lila so that he could go after Marion and the money, according to the sheriff. Lila and Sam drive to the hotel after concluding that Arbogast experienced some sort of trauma. Sam keeps Norman off task in the workplace as Lila enters the home covertly. Norman becomes suspicious and agitated, which renders Sam comatose. Lila hides in the fruit cellar as he enters the house and finds the mother's mummified body inside. Norman rushes into the cellar while donning women's clothing and a wig and attempts to knife her while she cries. Sam shows up and controls him. A psychiatrist at the police station claims that Norman killed his mother and her boyfriend 10 years prior out of jealousy. Norman mummified his mother's body out of shame and started treating it as if she was still alive. He invented a version of his mother that was just as envious and possessive of Norman as he had been of his mother. When Norman feels a woman's attraction, Mother takes over. He had killed 2 other missing young women before Marion and Arbogast. The psychiatrist concludes that Mother has now submerged Norman's personality. Norman sits in a jail cell and hears his mother saying the murders were all his doing. Marion's car is retrieved from the swamp. Comment on what the movie looked like. Which is your favorite movie? Thanks for watching till the end. Kindly subscribe to the channel and click the bell button to keep updated with our future amazing videos.